Na, sziasztok, Chief vagyok, és most Witcher 3 fogunk játszani. Kicsit csinálok már ebből is egy ilyen kis pici live-ot. Még megvárom, hogy ő Discordon bejelezze, hogy megy ez a bánat. Már kész, már be is van. Ja, van, akkor lehet indítani a játékot. Ott tartottam a játékba, hogy valami hullát kellett megkeresni, és hát valami embert, de utána láttam, hogy a víz alatt van, csak valami én nem engedte, hogy lebukjak a víz alá. Hogy ezt miért nem, azt fogalmam sincs. De most mindjárt ki fog derülni, hogy most engedi-e. Amint egy hónap múlva betölt a játék. Mert iszonyat lassan tölt. Ezért nem szeretek gyors utazni benne, mert nagyon sokat tölt. Inkább ellovaglok, vagy elgyaloglok. Csak akartam. Telefon. Tölts már be. De... Hát máskor úgy indítom el a közvetítést, hogy már be van töltve a játék. Ez osztákari. Na. Ez az. Betöltenek a textúrák. Ja igen, itt kellett keresni.
Bare feet, fresh prints. Gotta find him fast. Damn it. Blood, still moist. Nothing beyond that. Trail ends here, or continues underwater.
The sooner our lads beat the black ones, the sooner they can come home.
Beszarsz. És emberszerű izé. Megettem valamit.
Hugo sleeping with a fish. No two ways about it. Gotta find Eveline. Come on.
Just as bad or worse.
Run, Roach.
Redania.
Ezt nem teheted meg most. Nem lehet gyorsabban futni.
Fellow from the hills outside town. Got sheep cheese to match.
Szép a nap lement el.
You heard. Adrian Soul wielding pots.
Na! Megérte egy kis hídtú. Vagy elfáradt. Most figyeltem, nem mindegy. Kemény a látvány. Ja, most itt az elején be is jelentem, tehát aki nézi a streamet, úgyhogy nézitek, mindegy. Hogy este fele lesz Siege. Rainbow Six Siege. Megnézitek, hogy mennyire balfaszú játszok benne. Erígy már, hát menj már. Kicsit állítom már a grafikám, mert stream miatt nem igen tartja a stabil 47 FPS-t. Hol is van? Videó. Most tudom, hol kell beállítani. Ez nem az. Nyelv, játékmenet, se. Billentyű, hang. Vezérlés. Oké. Hát csak a videónál nem általános. Ja, aha. Hát ez nem kell nekem. Még valamit állítani kell. Az nekik. Uber, az milyen? Nyilván Uberem van. De nem nagyon látok változást. Hoppá. Azt nem sikerült. Nézzük milyen fos lesz így. Hát... így jobb.
What would you return?
Mármint az FPS.
Every last cop.
Ne,
The
beszélgessünk
minute we're in
ezzel.
trouble, you make me
Hegyes
responsible for
fölül.
getting us out. As in Maribor.
Fura lény.
Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine.
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Talk. Szívesebben beszélnék veled, négy szem közt? Azt szeretném, ha nem dolgoznál. Legyen ez.
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous
Nem vagyunk téves,
performance.
megmondjuk a frankot.
No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
Eveline, I beg you. You don't know him.
What's that supposed to mean? He introduced himself, did you not hear? Geralt of Rivia.
Stop pretending you don't understand me. You cannot know if he's to be trusted.
Not a soul can be trusted.
Akkor jó van.
You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
Azt mondja. És az, mit mondod? Szétoltó ábrázat nem ilyen. is gondom. Hát jó van, de mi a
All
bánatot
right, out with it. What's this problem?
megöljük,
See,
bárki is az.
We were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point. The crowd awaits, so either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine. We've not spent it already.
Azt bírom Witcherbe, hogy sok
I
az
think I know where this is
ugyanolyan
going.
karakter.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall
Most
help you.
oké, ez
What do I
az
have
az,
to
hogy
do?
ez-
Jump
ez
through
biztos
some
nem lesz
flaming
többször.
hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow,
De ott
hit
a
a target.
Eveline, I'm
nagyon
not
sok
certain
darab
that's a
van.
good idea.
Neither am I. It shall all come out in the wash. So, Witcher, what'll it be?
Nem figyeltem, bocs. És fel kell lépni. Hát jó, fellépek.
Not a bad shot with my
Bármit is kell
crossbow.
csinálni.
Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Me now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
Hit it square on.
Üvöltözni kell.
All right. Do or die. Let's begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come!
Mi volt az a hirtelen világosság?
And now, good folk, the highlight of our program.
Valamivel
Standing
később.
before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contests in
Azért
Angren,
betyáros neve van a
Dol
srácnak.
Blathana, and Lobinden.
Nem olyan, hogy Kispista Jóska vagy Szűcs Dezső. Hanem igazi,
What?
olyan
But I...
király.
Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
Ki kell előni? A nézőket? Most nem tudom, hogy kell nyilvókelni. Anyád. Most nem teheted meg ezt. Azt sem tudom, hogy kell. Előttem volna a kezét. Mi van, fejbe lövöm? Nem. Na, mi van még? Ez a... Hú, de ügyes vagy.
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
Nagyon örülök. Ez igen. Ez
It's a shame
néző.
that man didn't shoot
Egy
the elf.
néző volt.
That would have been
Több
brilliant.
néző van, mint
You
nekem.
know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in
Nekem
one
csak
piece.
kettő. Abban csak
Fine
én vagyok
work,
az egyik.
Geralt.
Well, one performance down. What of the next?
Ja,
Herbalist. Has a hut
ez
near
volt a
here.
próba. Bravo.
Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
A mystery. I adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
Hát jó. Hoho. Van valami
Start ripping off his nails.
valahol.
But that's balderdash.
Ez keresni.
Welcome, welcome. What would you say to a hand or two of Gwent?
Not gonna try to sell me something first?
My goods are not swallows. They will not flit nor flee.
Cards won't either.
Do you wish to split hairs all day or play Gwent?
Játszani. Én nem tudok játszani. Inkább ennék valamit.
Like to take a look at
Vagy
your
elennék.
wares.
Vagy bármi.
Fine.
Milyen lelkes, nem? Tehát adok neki pénzt. Vagy veszek el tőle. Ez micsoda? Vagy kártyákat is lehet venni. Fú, de szar. Ezt el kéne adni a picsába. Jaj, nincs pénze. Ú, de szar. Óha. Hát akkor nem. Akkor csá.
Should be going.
If ever you need a partner for Gwent, you know where to find
Ide
me.
biztos nem jövök már vissza, szóval örültem. Fókuszosan. Lemez. Micsoda tisztító keverék, ami egyengíti a... Hogy a faszomba csinálja? Fú. Hát nem tudom, hol mentette el a főzeteket. Bombát, szívahajó, harc, jelek, karakter, lovak, mozgás, mászás, tudja a fasz? Szereplők, könyvek, challenge, összemocskolt levél, küldetéskönyvek, hát hogy nálam, hogy hol van, azt nem tudom. Ez mi a szar? Küldetés. Ez van most, készíts, tisztítószart. Jó, csak hol van a recept? Mert tudom, hogy kaptam receptet, csak nem néztem meg a receptet. Recept. Tudni kéne, hol a receptes? Mondom, nem itt. Parancs. Összemoskolt levél. Nem. Ez se. Ez a küldetések. Bombák. Kiegészítők. Úszás. Ez az oktatóanyag. Ginek. Atyavilág. Úristen. Karakter. Küldetés. És ezt miért nem mutatja, hogy mit kell csinálnom? Ez mi? Ezt én jelöltem meg. Hát, tudja a fasz. Tudja a... Pöcs. Ha. És muszáj? Most. Valahol meg kell, hogy legyen, tehát ez nem úgy van, hogy megkapom, azt eltűnik a picsába. Igazolás, üzenet, levél, szerelmes levél. Híha, ez így jó lesz. Nem lehet már csinálni inkább. Ó. Na jó. Akkor is viselkedni fogok. Atyavilág. Hol kell menni? Itt macska fogadó. Itt menj már. Hogy kell jelölni? Így. Ezresre kell vágódni. De elsőnek hirdetőtáblát kell keresni. Még mielőtt nagyon meggajdulnék. Tehát ide kell mennem. Push.
You need to patch your head out.
Nem érek rá.
Have a heart, sir.
De beleszaladtam.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lots. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
Ura a kesztyű, nem tetszett.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Oh.
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
Ez olyan vicces.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill. Folk say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
Good loot. Hol a lövöm? Hol a Mustangom? Gyere az anyáról is. Aztán ha valami...
Come on now.
Tehát, ha valami szörnyek lesznek, akkor végetek van. Hirdető tábla. Általában, amikor játszok a játék, állandóan sötét van. Mondjuk olyan lehet meditálni rá. Ez nem... Matka.
Come on, Roach.
Ez izője itt van. Gondolom ez az. Most egy laza ezres. Nézzem már oda, ez a yellow, pussál már. Jó. Újra itt voltak az őrök. Hát igen, ez szokacs. Na fáradnak, ó. Akkor simán vághatunk. Úgy sincs már olyan messze. Így most lovunk vághat. Azok a térképek. Ura jelzések. Menjél föl, aztán le, aztán kanyarodjál balra, aztán jelenbe meg kell fordulni. Kaptuk volt talán, tehát azt én nem hagyhatom annyiba ám. Én Witcher vagyok. Kezdem át. Hát így. Jó. Nem tudom mi ez, nem tudom mi, és ezt sem tudom mi. Tehát mindjárt. Azt lehet használni? Nem, fel. Kettest. És itt nem lesznek vérfröcsögések, de elfelejtettem a lőszerek, azok szellemek. És olyan kis kopikok a szellemeket tudok. Furcsa. Biztos ilyen szellemkopás. Láthatatlan kopás lesznek rajta, és kevesen fog sebelni. Nem lehet futni. Nézzük, nyers hús, meg kemények vagyunk. Aztán fosunk, mint a hülye.
Slow now. Whoa.
Melyik száddal csináltad?
Enjoy living, freak, while you can.
Megölni. Hát most nem lehet. Ez is köpött. Lebuzik. Jó.
Long live Radovid!
Elfáradtunk. Van csirkés szendvicsünk. Baj, ez kutya. Karcsó az életem.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds.
Szájas fordhat, be kell futni a váringben. Jó, hogy itt izé. Csak túl még valami. Aha. Nem baj.
Crawl back under your rock.
Még mindig jobb, mint gyors utazni, mert az évszázad embertőt, azért meg odaérek. Jó.
Don't need a pass. No
Ó, nem lóval jöttem, már mi volt az a dugó itten?
Long live Radovid!
Honor in the fatherland. Crawl back under your rock.
Ha megtaláltam volna a főzetet, akkor azt csinálnám, de hát most nem találtam meg a főzetnek a receptjét, így fogalmam sincs, hogy kell csinálni a hashajtót. Vigyécé. Végig. Odaslatjuk, mintha nem futottunk volna. Mennyit is? A 700 lépés.
for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Nézd, egy ember. Én nem is arra jöttem.
Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Ilyen durva páncélban vannak.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Longford. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
Ah, how I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Ennyi. Megoldom én. Jaj, már megint a betöltés. Ez elmegy az idő. Betöltött. Vagy mi? Azt mondtad, betöltöttél. Na azért mondom. Ó, de ez... Ahum vagyok én. Egy szaknya van a lovon. Ha?
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair's changed some these past
Ah,
years.
thank you.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Az magány volt. Arrébb csapta a lovat. Úgyse azt nyagon vág. Szerintem. De csak...
I kill a monster.
Van már. Várd már meg, oda futok. Ez jó kezdés volt.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Jó van.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits, but I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Kíváncsi vagyok, mit vágja le. Fejét. Nem, de fejét vágta le. Ótámnál a pénz. Szólni fog. Meg ezt is. Mindent. Nem, ezt ki lehet cserélni, hogy ne a izé fityegjen, hanem a fej. Úgy hol lett az a szar? Persze én nem tudom, hova teszik. 3 mondanom. Főszerelés. Trófea. Ez mi? Az.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Palmerin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Kennyelfutóból, oké, roppant érdemes levelekről, olvasd el és nyelj utána, oké. Nagyon szép. Ajjá, meg mert ezért állítok. Szememet állítom egy kicsit Uberbe. Beraktam? Hát... Szerintem nem változik. Nem baj. Összevesszük. Kép. Találmas.
Come on.
Így is szép.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Hát azért szebb hely, mint amaz. Sokkal világosabb. Lehet azért, hogy nyújt.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Hol? Oh.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Akkor hallok. Ebből karrántás lesz.
Got guests. Careful. Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
What?
Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Is nézzünk körbe. Találok valamit. Ezeken kívül. Mindegy, hát akkor lemegyünk oda.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank. Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
Nets were attached here.
Hát... Jó van. Eddig is itt voltam.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Azt ott leskelődnek.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of her illustrious highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Sportos. Csak így tudom, hogy néha futok, néha sétálok. Futok, néha sétálok. Jó edzés ez is.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomred's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Beast. Killer from the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast.
Never thought I'd live to see times like these.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Like Milton said, I've come from the north at the Duchess's behest to deal with the beast.
Yes, but who are you? A knight? A mercenary? A soldier?
Geralt is a witcher, and master of his trade. He has questions for you about the beast's most recent victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar
Ez
into
az
a morgue,
asszonyá volt.
he'll
Ez mit
set his
keres?
hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the
Érzi a
north, his
szagát,
vineyard
biztos.
was auctioned off.
Nem, ez más.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable!
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Rossel he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
De sokat beszélni.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Dark secrets taints even a fairy tale, does she?
Hol ment ez az asszony? Magic. Nem morog. Fú, ez a hely. Azt. Hát akkor egy X. Erre te. Köszeg.
Run, Roach.
Kőszegi. Corvo Attánóhoz kell menni.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Shit. A filmen. Jön a hős.
Must still be here.
De most döglött meg.
In the cellar. Gotta be.
Nem megyünk el. És még kell megvizsgálni. Ha lemegyek, azt megcsapom.
Woman from the inn was wearing this coat.
Női ruhát.
Killed with a single blow. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not a Nekimura though. Or Flutter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Used this to batter down the grate.
fröcsög. Hát az... Ez az asszony.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Csács. Fú, de szép vagy.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Akkor meghalsz. Egye fenetni.
I cannot let you leave.
Így keci. Ha! Csinálok.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Fúj, szörnyel. Valamiért. Kincsiség.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Csernek biztos volt a kis fétise, ezt az asszony meglátta, aztán biztos meg akarta kavarni, csak hát nem volt vevő rá. Azért megeszünk egy szendvicset, mondom szendvicset. Nyam. Visítás van. Holi van? Meg se hívtak? Oh.
Have I gone absolutely
Így van, össze lettek spannolva. Mi van itt helyen?
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But Sir Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
They're tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Igen.
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins. The cutter of Casteldaccia too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmaar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Legyünk egy kicsit állatban.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells coming from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Most melyik a herceg? Közép?
It's begun.
Hogy néz
The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Fúj, miért?
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it. We have to help him.
Look.
They're gonna make me wait. Gotta keep it down.
The Witcher in 190 pounds to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was through. Then 12 gods expand and the monster like food. Oh, the beast and the house. So the Witcher wooed the Selma that is time. The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt.
Wow.
We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Van ám szerelve ez is. Ékszerekkel, nyomva a segbe.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. and maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Huh?
Yes, Your Grace. The law of surprise. Time-honored.
We shall be content. The surprises we encounter on a daily basis would be of no value to one such as you. What awaits at the palace are edicts to sign and portraits of suitors from far-off lands. I fear you would find little use for either. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. He did not grant it. He could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Ok.
Your Grace!
Vetkőzik. Nagy alá nézett. Te. Csődör.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
Zsa. Meggajdódni.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Sejem. Textilnek néztem. Na mindegy. Van is egy? Ponyvána. hal meg a betöltés, nem áll. Ennyi beszélgetés és egy félnapos betöltés. Nem, gyors lett. Ha!
Your Grace seems right at home in the south.
Clear the path! Clear the way, I said!
Ha! Lassabban is megnéztem volna a várat, de semmi probléma. Így is jó.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. Take good care of yourselves. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Garrett. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
A unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs round over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain pins or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Hoppá. Szerintem leestem és meghaltam. Nem biztos. De a hülye mutatja. Mennyi ide volt balra, jobbra, körbe, egyenesen, aztán valami történik. Ezt megcsinálom, aztán innentől kezdve vége a streamnek, tehát most nem lesznek ilyen 4 óra hosszás livestreamek, mert mással is kell játszani, nem csak egy játékkal. Persze a betűt. Ezért nem szeretek meghalni, megint tőt, íveket. Na. Tehát, mondjuk nem egy időt, tehát nyugodtan mehetek simán.
I saw a dead man. Don't step on me! Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try.
Then we've to look about it. No looks there where one would hide. Those are our orders.
If one was
The game to your liking.
They say a great deal about you, Master. Once
But this is no true unicorn.
Fantom kezem. Nekem nem fantom gombom, hanem fantom kezem. Még az egy szarvú, de.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Erről a ló. Csemegé. Valahol láttam. Nem itt volt az alma? Alma. Gigaszírmot fölvettem.
Ophioris are thought to catch
Roach likes carrots. Unicorn will too.
This is an outrage! An outrage, I tell you!
It's against the rules.
Hello.
Almost had it.
Én oda sétálok hozzá.
What would you say to a delicious crunchy carrot?
Mennyi kell ez?
Easy.
Hoy.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Belaj. Milyen lehet, hogy füvet nyílni? Ja, hát nincs is ilyen. De akkor is. Berántad a fűnyílet, csapatod.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What? Szabályos. Tudom. Nem is azért vagyok ám. Tófi. Cukorka. Beszarsz. Itt is kell megtalálni. Szó vagy halad. Ezt.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
Nem sortott semmilyen damage. Csaló. Vízhek.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon its heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
Oha.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Push. Ez nem játék. Hogy oda ment. Aranyád, ide adod és kész. Tehát. Királynő kérte.
Calm down.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
Positively useless. She can't possibly.
Hát ez Witcher bács. Miért fölmennék is a patkán?
Oh, do I ever need to whiz?
Nem semmit legyalogulni. Aztán meg vissza.
No bats.
Bocsánat.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
Kérem.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Hercegnő.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Uha. Nem szeretem a kereszt rejtényeket, tehát üvegesen kezdém.
Is it about someplace really cramped, uncomfortable?
Because it mentions groans and a mouse? No, false hints, I think. Meant to lead us astray. Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse!
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Az igen. Hát jó. Jó van, ezt én így nem értem, de az így vicces.
Wait here.
Right. Megfogtam mellem. Hálátlan. Uha. Milyen jump volt. Hát én azért nem meghaltam.
What the butch?
What was that?
Inkább köröm. Föl. Kicsit beleér a dologba. Hol vagy? Te cigány, hova lettél? Nem volt hangos. Levágom a körmöd. Hol vagy?
I'm here.
Okay.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one.
Nekem van
I do
más.
not know
Akkor jó
you.
van.
I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Ártatlan élet. Egy se.
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
Már megint a fantom kezem.
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
Nagyon szép vagy. Örmeiddel. Tagarat. Én látom, te nem látod. A hülye kamera.
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Or vert egy lukot a testibe.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren,
A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Bizony. Menjetek a pitch.
Witcher to ply his trade.
Nem. Már végeztem is. Aha. Mi? Witcher vagy őket? Nincs ló. Most van ló. Ide nagyon nem is kell ló. Hoppá.
Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Aztán a gumicsuporok kölcsön, jó? Könnyen sádat.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Most temetőbe kell menni. Most amarra kell menni. Itt, igen. Halló? Gyere már.
Oh! Fuck!
Ja, már nem tud lépcső menni elő. Na, összkerékhajtás. Hello, szia! Hello. Bocsánat.
Still
Ilyen sárga jelz, az mit jelent?
Nice tune.
Menj már oda.
Oh, is my head ever spinning after last night?
Hello, tessék, hello.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Tucson? How is that even possible?
Ezt elnyomjuk. Ennyi beszédet már nem bírok ám.
Where do...
Annyira nem...
Tell me about my...
Farkas, igen, tudjuk. Griff. Igen, Griff.
No.
Macska.
Use the diagram.
Szőrös és nyávok.
Tell me more.
Ezzel szarik, füstöl. Bőg. Ez meg nem. Jó.
This elven master. How'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. Oh, alas. I know.
Farewell.
Na. Keresd meg egy összes tervrajzát. Így fogjuk befejezni a játékot. Akkor a térkép. Hát ez rohadt nagy szerű. Akkor itt abba is hagyjuk. Köszöntöm, hogy nézted ezt a streamet. Sziasztok!